we had a front midship layout for the power unit to lower the center of gravity further. It became a low center of gravity car, equivalent to sports cars in Europe. Our target was not the numbers themselves. Realizing our target driving experience led to these numbers. We focused on 100 horsepower per liter, naturally aspirated engine, and we combined that with a direct injection D4S to realize output and performance, environmental performance.
For the environment performance, we secured this fuel economy comparable to two-liter sedan. In order to lower the throttle response, we didn't think of the turbo even from the beginning. Instead, we wanted to we chose the NA, which has a direct impact upon the acceleration of the driver, so that we pursued the engine that smoothly rotates to the high RPM range. For manual transmission, we especially were particular about the refreshing shift feel. And then we originally considered this the 6-speed MT, that was the popular Tetsuya one, but we thoroughly improved. And then as a result, we almost designed a brand new design for this car. And then to achieve to enable the sports driving comparable to manual transmission, we have improved the Sports 80, which is adopted by the ISF. In other words, we have adopted the 6-speed automatic transmission. And then, together with the test drivers, I personally drove all types of roads around the world in order to do our maneuverability tuning, so that ultra lightweight body was achieved, and then we made no compromise in performance. So we successfully satisfied basic elements for our target, the sports car. In the front midship, the horizontally opposed engine is installed, and then because of this, the bonnet is also lowered, and we can emphasize a low center of gravity. And then, rather than the ease of getting in and out of the car, we have given priority to the seating position and the sense of holding. So when you get in the car, you can immediately switch your mind from your routine daily life to exciting, unusual world, which is an important element of Hachiroku. And then we have drastically lowered the driving position. So hip point is 400 millimeter, which is one of the lowest among the Toyota cars in history. So this is a sports car, and people would say maybe 2-passenger car will suffice. But we were particular about the 4-passenger car, and that is quite significant. Because when you visit different circuit drive events across the country, you notice that the people actually load the car with the spare tires and tool kits. And so in that case, a 2-passenger sports car would require another car for transporting them. But in this 2+2 package, if you fold down the rear seats, the 4 spare wheels can be loaded together with the toolkits. And as a result, 2 sets of golf clubs can be loaded, and still plenty of space. So in order to decide the design, if we follow the conventional approach, it would just turn out to be a boring car, but universally acceptable. That was our concern from the beginning. Therefore, we didn't have this executive committee meeting to consider and inspect the design, but rather we gathered all the sports car users within the company and selected so-called the sports car panelists. And those panelists inspected the model car at different phases, and they came up with their own views freely. And in the back of this working place of the clay model, we put the best available 2000 GT, so that the workers would feel that aura of that 2000 GT. So by going through all those steps, that we cut off all these non-essential elements. In the production process, where the actual design is shaped, that in order to reproduce the target design, we decided to produce at a dedicated time. The keywords are low body, fun, and beautiful. And then we will have the front face, which gives you impression of intelligence and the clear image named clean look. And then the side silhouette is a modern one with the essence of 2000 GT. And then the rear view would give you the image of a beauty, and it is really a unique, still universal beauty. And then so you can't help but look back when you see it because it's so sexy, and it matches with a woman driver, and it would look sexier. So I hope women will try this car. With regard to the interior, the theme is neo-functionalism. In other words, we pursued fun of driving. From a driver-focused standpoint, with regard to meters and steering wheels and other switches, we thoroughly insisted upon the optimal functionality based upon the sense of the driver. That includes this shape and the placement and material and typo and font and so forth. In order to expand the front range of view, we adapted the world-first frameless inner mirror, which was specially developed for Hachiroku. Hachiroku is a car that the customer can enjoy their own tuning, and they can customize it for their own the speculations. So it's a car that can evolve together with the customers. It is really a well-born material which can evolve with customers. So it's not bound by the conventional stereotype. It is a new challenge with all new trials. So this is how we have completed Hachiroku. Prior to the Tokyo Motor Show, I'm so pleased to be able to show it to you today. Finally, I can say that Hachiroku is not just a remake of the 2000 GT or Toyota Hachi, but rather it is something that can be loved even today and nurtured by the users. In other words, it has inherited the name, and then it actually is a successor of Toyota sports car DNA, and inheriting the software, and it will open up a new era for the Toyota sports car. Through your own customers' own tuning and driving, I hope that this Hachiroku will be loved by customers and evolve together with customers.
Thank you.